Good morning. It's early, 6:37. And I got my Earl Grey. It's good tea, babe. Ooh, throw a little bit of milk in it. It's magic, kid. I want to talk about a book I wrote, screenplay, long time ago, '09, '08, and it was called Reflections. And the idea was this gentleman lost his wife and child at the hospital during birth, and he was just devastated. He wanted to end it, right? So he went onto the roof, and he was going to jump off. God intervenes, right? Because he needs somebody. He wants this motherfucker to work with him, and he's got ancient knowledge and secret bloodline stuff. So anyway, God works with him and says, "Look, I'll make a deal. I will take away all your pain, and in exchange, you work for us. No more pain, no more suffering, no more heartache." Guy's like, "Okay, fine, whatever," right? He's just like, he could give a shit, right? Sure, fine. And of course, he jumps off the roof anyway, and right before he hits the ground, he ends up in water. So he's swimming around the water, and he comes up, and he's in like some Mediterranean island. And there's some guy standing on the shore. And he's like, "Hurry up and get over here." And then all of a sudden, he's standing on the shore, dripping wet. And the guy's like, I ain't got the patience for this, right? So, and he's talking to Michael, the Archangel. And the Archangel's basically going to train him how to fight in combat. And so he's sitting there getting his ass kicked by, a couple months just training, 3 or 4 months, just training with Michael the Archangel. And he ends up, going, "Look, you're Michael. I'm never going to beat your ass. So how do I know if I'm ready for the rest of the world, right?" And so he says, "Good point." Next, he's in a cage match in the middle of just screaming, room of people just going nuts. And across from him in this cage match is a giant 300-pound monster that wants to rip his head off. And and he started to get angry. He started to get pissed off. He's like, "Wait a second, I'm not supposed to feel nothing." And all of a sudden a bell rings, and this monster comes raging at this dude. Alex, by the way, Alexander is the name of the character. So anyways, and within a minute, this dude's out. 300-pound monster's taken out. And as soon as he gets knocked out, the motions go away. And he's like, "What the hell?" So he ends up going to another angel that's more like a librarian. That's to explain to him what the hell's going on with this. He wasn't feeling his own energy. He wasn't feeling his own anger and rage. He was feeling the rage and anger of the gentleman across from him. And he used that rage and anger to literally neutralize the gentleman with his own rage. It's called Reflections. That's the name of the book. And so people, if you love yourself and you're a really sweet, wonderful person, and you come upon this person, Alexander, you're going to think he's the most amazing human being on the planet. And it's